They say there's two certainties in life, death and taxes. And that said, O.J. Simpson certainly killed his wife, and I have certainly stolen your berry bushes. Hi, I'm Landon Rivers, professional strategist, the world's sexiest berry thief, and the original creator of Steamboat Will Berry. If it's your first time here, check out my magnum opus, The Legend of the Berry Thieves, for a primer on berry thievery. Otherwise, you'll be like, what the heck is this guy on about? And if you have seen it, you'll be like, man, this guy is retarded. Really good at stealing berries. Yep. Many don't realize that the method to this madness is actually a fair trade. You get worthless ELO points, I get steal your berries. Success is a delicious inverse relationship, causing my job to become infinitely easier the more that I win. It gets to a point where it's like stealing berries from a baby. Though down the line it has gotten rife with criticism because there's some people who actually play Age of Empires. Some of y'all are harsh, demonizing my work, but I've got thick skin. Or, who knows, maybe these days I'm just a complete wreck, and as a pick-me-up you'll find me at your local hospital's maternity ward just dunking on infants in ranked 1v1s to bolster my self-esteem. Nothing like stealing berries from a baby. Fun, just a little noisy. They don't even have the object permanence to know that they've been thoroughly pilfered. The concept of Schrodinger's berries goes right over their pudgy little heads. I steal their berries, tell them there never were any berries, and they believe me, but they still yell at me and say my ELO is trash. In my travels, even though I've proven I can beat people's solutions to my strategy, there have actually been some games which pushed me over the limits. Take, for instance, my battle with Nico, my cousin Ramirez. In a ranked 1v1 on Valley, this was a pretty standard berry theft operation, and like many, he saw the palisade walls start to go down, freaked out, and quit. Which, of course, is a loss for me, can't win them all. But here's the interesting thing, something that's never happened to me before. Nico wanted a rematch. And a rematch means he's not after the ELO anymore. He's after me. He wanted to halt my harvest through an unranked mirror match which had a 10-minute treaty. And a treaty means that a yellow border goes far out beyond your base, preventing anyone from building inside of it, which is where the berries are. Whatever will I do? So I signed the treaty, completely intent on following the rules, and the rematch begins. Things started out as normal. Chopping wood, scouting out what's important, and sending the away team, led by our new lead engineer, Daisy the Hun. And then began Operation Daisy Chain. Oh, it worked perfectly. While we were plundering these distant delights, Nico thought that he didn't need to keep an eye on his berries. He tried to recover, but eventually, the treaty ran out. And it was too late. I was now in my element. The conquest was complete, we made it home safe, and I claimed my sweet victory. The berry thief strikes again. All of this has got me thinking though. Is what I'm doing even natural? Does this behavior exist intrinsically as an element of the human condition? Or maybe I'm just a big jerk. Nuh-uh, no. We must test this with science and simulations. Using the state-of-the-art World Simulator Worldbox, I have created an island which I will populate with simulated humans completely out of my control and to their own devices, allowing them to forge their own civilization. One will be in a grassy area with little vegetation, while the other will have an abundance of berry bushes available to them. So, logically, if the guys on the left are feeling a little hungry and go to steal from the guys on the right, well then we'll have our answer. Starting out, we see our civilizations, the Iwi on the left and the Kifi on the right, come to fruition. And not 10 seconds in, almost immediately after we begin, one of the villagers in the Kifi area breaks away and forms his own civilization, the Eki, setting up camp right next to Kifi's berry bushes. Again, I don't have control over these guys. Now, while I might have my answer already, I want to see how this develops. Are they going to do the deed? They absolutely are! Here are the Eki villagers stealing from the berry bushes of the Kifi. And after watching for a while, it seems like This is the only thing the Eki villagers do. This is tracking all too well. It just makes so much sense. This is basically what happened with the Huns and the Mongols. Sure enough, the Kifi are angry at the Eki and have declared war. Oh my lord, it's incredible, the violence. Oh, the 8-bit bloodshed. Saint Bridget have mercy. And after a juicy minute, the Kifi did the rage quit. And the Eki completely encompassed their lands and their berry bushes. Yeah, it's too bad the Iwi didn't have their eyes on the prize. But this is all to say that we have confirmed and established that the inclination towards berry theft is a scientifically proven part of human nature, quod erat demonstrandum ipso facto nigrajdanin. But what do we do with this newfound knowledge? My human instincts tell me that we can now confidently craft new innovations in worlds beyond Age of Empires 2. For what? Well, join me as we take a walk on the wild side and do as humans do. Wait a second, are you telling me that you can do this in other Age of Empires games? Well, it seems berry theft has existed since prehistoric times. Holy Saint Margaret of Castello! Looks like the Babylonians have had enough. Oh, now this is just too easy in Age of Empires 3. We don't even need the mill. Aha, I just thought of a new strategy, which I call throw grenades at their villagers while I steal their berries. Oh, what an amazing experience. Even in the age of mythology, the Norse have their mobile mills and forward walls. No, they just sent a minotaur after us. Oh no, Barry the Buffalo, what happened to you? It's a massacre. Oh dear, which saint should I invoke? Saint, Ralph Sherwin. Why does it feel like Ralph Sherwin is the saint of fixing plumbing issues? A church was dedicated to Ralph Sherwin in 1981 and was demolished in 2018 to make space for a supermarket. Oh, Ralph. We are all Ralph Sherwin on this blessed day. Now to the lands of Winterhold, where we see a delicious patch of snow. Never! You'll never get me. Oh, what a rush. First person berry theft. Grab every last one. And oh, by the pliers of Sherwin, you can eat the berries in game? All right, now I'm in Conan Exiles, and I just picked a whole bushel of desert berries. Oh. Where is everybody? Nobody cares. This is the worst game ever. Here in Cyrodiil, unfortunately, they only have blackberries and strawberries, and they're very rare. But that's not gonna stop me. So you want some of this?
Wrong move, buddy. At our gym, we train with cold-cut killers. You're in for a world of hurt.
A lot of effort for one berry, though. But I think that if everyone is so bloodthirsty for berries, what a world to be in. Well, that was a fun adventure, and I'm sure there's more to explore. Can you think of more ways we can exercise our human rights? Finally, I wanted to talk about something important. I've got a new full-time job recently, which kind of explains the delay in my uploads, and I have lots of fun projects I'm working on that I can't wait to show off, which will be all just as goofy. For instance, I am on an amazingly talented indie team developing a new MMORPG called Evercraft Online. See this guy Carlson Reacher? I programmed him. He stares at this well confused during the day, and at night he goes to the tavern for a drink, and he may offer you a quest. With our next planned open alpha, you can play as a human in the city of Liant or an ogre in our new city of Osgul and explore the lands of Adralan with your friends. You may be asking though, will there be berries? Well, I'll do you one better. In the northern lands for hundreds of years, the ogres and the halflings have been fighting over a rare fruit called brookberries. There's been so much stealing and killing, it's led to the brookberry battles. You'll find battle encampments and breweries dedicated to harvesting and refining the other guy's berries. And you know what the best part is? This wasn't even my idea. And they didn't even know I do these stupid berry videos. That just goes to show you the caliber and the talent of the people on this team. If giving this game a shot sounds fun when we open up for a new alpha test, why not hop in the Discord server and hang around? Link is in the description. That's all I have for today. I hope your holidays have been well, and may your harvests be ever bountiful.